Good morning, everybody. 9 here with episode 3, just a quick one. Some other things that you're going to need to carry through with this program. You're going to need about 400 rounds of live ammunition. 400 rounds. You don't need them right away, but over time, you're going to go through about 400 rounds if you follow along with the program. Yeah, 50 rounds in a box. One single range training session for me usually ranges around 50 to 100 rounds. So just have it in your mind that you're going to need 400 rounds over time. You don't have to run out and buy them right away. And of course, more is better. Just know that you'll need approximately 400 rounds to complete what I'm doing over the next few range training sessions. Live ammunition is one. The other thing you'll need is some dummy cartridges, and there are specific conditions for dummy cartridges, and that is they are inert ammunition. It comes in many different configurations. Some are solid plastic, like these orange ones here, or these yellow ones. Some are metal cased with orange inside, like these ones. And some of these are totally metal by manufacturer, like those A-Zoom ones there. You also have home manufactured dummy cartridges. All of these are inert. They're easily recognizable as inert. You'll notice these ones here, they have a hole drilled in the body. They have a blue nail polish or paint on the bullet indicating that it's inert. They will have either an empty primer pocket like this. This is an empty primer pocket. Or the primer pocket will be filled with some form of silicone. Blue, white, yellow, whatever your preferred color is. Tub silicone works fine to ensure that that's easily identifiable as inert dummy ammunition, regardless of caliber. Don't let anybody convince you that they can make dummy cartridges for you just by assembling bullets into a fired casing. If it has a primer in the pocket, like this cartridge here, if you look real close, this has a primer in the pocket. It has been struck once. This cartridge is to be considered live. There is no way to determine if that ammunition still has powder inside it. It's completely assembled. It has a bullet, the casing, the primer, and no way to know if there's powder in it. It has a primer in it with a firing pin dent on it. It's still live ammunition. If you put it in your firearm enough times, Murphy says eventually he's going to make it go off. So if somebody says, hey, I can make you dummy cartridges, these are the expectations you should have. Holes drilled in the body, bullets painted blue. The hole allows you to know that it does not have powder in it. The bullets are painted blue for positive identification, or whatever color you want to choose. Blue is kind of the standard for training. And the primer pocket is either empty or filled with some innocuous substance like silicone. Makes sense to everybody, hopefully. You'll need at least 2, and more is better, but at least 2 for your chosen firearm and caliber. I have a whole host of them because I do a lot of dry training with inert dummy ammunition. Some of the other things you're going to need is a notebook. It doesn't have to be the low-speed, high-drag tactical bum wipe like that there. It can be simple dollar store notebook that you can keep records in, because that which is not recorded cannot be improved. You'll need something to write on the notebook, pencil or pen. If you use a pencil, you're also going to need a pencil sharpener. Yeah, and of course, we talked about the targets previously. These are some of the accoutrements you're going to need to carry on with the training, the dry training and the live training. And of course, always remember the 4 universal firearm safety rules. We're going to start to expand on them a little bit. Rule number 1 is treat all firearms as loaded at all times until you prove it otherwise yourself. Rule number 2 is never point the firearm at anything you do not wish to kill or destroy, including your own body parts. And there are exceptions to that. The steps of prove is one of them, but you're in the process of proving that it is unloaded and safe. Keep your finger off the trigger until your sights are on the target and you have made a conscious decision to shoot. And then, of course, the last one is be sure of your target and beyond. Everything around it, everything under it, behind it, through it, over it, the whole 9 yards. You cannot have tunnel vision when you're operating a live firearm. That concludes episode 3 for today. More coming shortly.